Extra Yarn, written by Mac Barnett, illustrated by Jon Klassen. On a cold afternoon, in a cold little town, where everywhere you looked was either the white of snow or the black of soot from chimneys, Annabelle found a box filled with yarn of every color. 喺一個好凍嘅下午，一個好凍嘅小鎮裏邊，你淨係會見到由雪而嚟嘅白色，同埋由煙囪裏邊嘅灰塵所形成嘅黑色。Annabelle 揾到一個盒，入邊裝住所有顏色嘅毛冷。So she went home and knitted herself a jumper. And when Annabelle was done, she had some extra yarn. 返到屋企之後 ，Annabelle 就織咗件冷衫俾自己。織完之後，佢發現，咦，仲有毛冷剩喎。So she knitted a jumper for Mars too, but there was still extra yarn. 所以佢就織咗件冷衫俾自己隻狗仔 Mars。誒，都仲係有毛冷剩。And when Annabelle and Mars went for a walk, Luke pointed and laughed and said, "You two look ridiculous." "You're just jealous," said Annabelle. "No, I'm not," said Luke. Annabelle 同埋狗仔 Mars 去行街，誒，撞到阿 Luke 喎。阿 Luke 見到佢兩個就指住佢哋笑啦。你兩個好滑稽啊 ！Annabelle 就話啦。你妒忌 Luke 就話啦，梗係唔係啦。But it turned out he was. And even after she'd made a jumper for Luke and his dog, and for herself and for Mars, she still had extra yarn. 原來 Luke 真係妒忌，其實佢好想要嘅，所以咧 Annabelle 就織咗冷衫俾佢同埋佢隻狗。而 Annabelle 發現咧，就算佢織咗冷衫俾 Luke 隻狗，俾自己，俾 Mars， 佢都仲係有毛冷剩。At school, Annabelle's classmates could not stop talking about her jumper. "Quiet!" shouted Mr. Norman. "Quiet, everyone! Annabelle, that jumper of yours is a terrible distraction. I cannot teach with everyone turning around to look at you." "Then I'll knit one for everyone," Annabelle said, "so they won't have to turn around." "Impossible," said Mr. Norman. "You can't." 喺學校裏邊 ，Annabelle 嘅同學全部都喺度討論緊佢件冷衫。Mr. Norman 先生就話啦：安靜。所有人安靜 Annabelle， 你件冷衫令到大家都好分心啊！個個擰轉頭望住你，仲使睇我教書嘅 ？Annabelle 就話啦：咁樣嘅話，我會織冷衫送俾每一個同學，咁樣佢哋就唔使再擰轉頭去望我嗰件啦。Norman 先生唔相信 Annabelle 可以做得到，所以佢話冇可能。你唔會做到嘅。But it turned out she could, and she did, even for Mr. Norman. And when she was done, Annabelle still had extra yarn. 之後 Annabelle 果然係做到啊！佢甚至織咗一件俾 Norman 先生。就算佢織晒俾所有嘅同學同埋 Norman 先生，佢都仲係有毛冷剩。So she knitted jumpers for her mom and dad, and for Mr. Pendleton, and Mrs. Pendleton, and for Dr. Palmer, and for little Louis. 所以咧 ，Annabelle 就織咗冷衫俾自己嘅爸爸同埋媽媽。仲有 Pendleton 先生、Pendleton 太太，仲有 Palmer 醫生。仲有啊，小 Louis 都有一件啊。She made jumper for everyone, except Mr. Crabtree, who never wore jumpers or even trousers. And and who was standing in his shorts with the snow up to his knees. "No jumper for me, thanks," said Mr. Crabtree. So she made Mr. Crabtree a hat, and even then Annabelle still had extra yarn. Annabelle 為每一個人織咗一件冷衫，但有一個例外，就係 Crabtree 先生啦。Crabtree 先生從來都冇着過冷衫同埋長褲，就算啲雪去到佢膝頭哥咁高，佢都只會着住條短褲企喺度。所以佢就同 Annabelle 講啦，唔使啦，唔使織冷衫俾我噶啦。咁你估 Annabelle 點做呢？佢織咗頂冷帽俾佢啊！織完之後都仲係有毛冷剩。你睇下，其實 Crabtree 先生收到帽之後開唔開心啊？開心啊，佢有笑啊。She made jumper for all the dogs and all the cats, and for other animals too. Soon people thought, soon Annabelle will run out of yarn. But it turned out she didn't. So Annabelle made jumpers for things that didn't even wear jumpers. Annabelle 就開始織冷衫俾所有嘅狗、所有嘅貓同埋所有嘅動物。好快啲人就諗啦，佢啲毛冷應該好快用完啦。點知唔係喎，就算織晒俾所有嘅人同埋動物，佢都仲有毛冷剩，所以佢就開始織冷衫俾一啲根本唔會着冷衫嘅嘢。Things began to change in that little town. 而因為咁樣，呢個小鎮就開始產生變化啦。有咩變化？原來 Annabelle 織冷衫俾啲屋你睇下，每一間屋都着咗 Annabelle 織嘅冷衫。News spread of this remarkable girl who never ran out of yarn, and people came to visit from around the world to see all the jumpers and to shake Annabelle's hand. 好快消息就傳出去啦，關於呢個女仔又用唔完嘅毛冷。世界各地嘅人都嚟到呢個小鎮去欣賞 Annabelle 所織嘅冷衫，仲同佢握手添。One day, an archduke, who was very fond of clothes, sailed across the sea and demanded to see Annabelle. 有一日，有一個好鍾意靚衫嘅伯爵，特登搭咗好耐船，要求要見 Annabelle 喎。Little girl, said the Archduke, I would like to buy that miraculous box of yarn, and I'm willing to offer you £1,000,000. No, thank you, said Annabelle, who was needing a jumper for a pickup truck. 細路女，我想買你嗰個不可思議嘅毛冷盒，我會俾100萬你。唔使啦，唔該。Annabelle 一邊織冷衫俾一架貨車，一邊就答伯爵。The Archduke's moustache twitched. 2 million, he said. Annabelle shook his head. Annabelle shook her head. No thanks. 10 million, shouted the Archduke. Take it or leave it. Leave it, said Annabelle. I won't sell the yarn. And she didn't. 伯爵聽到 Annabelle 話唔賣俾佢之後，佢嗰兩撇長胡鬚真係嬲到震啊！200萬 ，Annabelle 都係話唔要喎。呢個時候，伯爵好大聲咁話啦：1000萬，要定唔要？唔要。Annabelle 最後都係冇買到啲毛冷俾伯爵。So that night, the Archduke hired 3 robbers to break into Annabelle's house, and they stole the box and took it to the Archduke, who set off across the snow and sailed over the sea. 就喺嗰晚，伯爵揾咗3個小偷，走咗入去 Annabelle 嘅屋企，偷走咗佢個毛冷盒啊！小偷將毛冷盒交俾伯爵， 然後伯爵就帶住呢個毛冷盒走過雪地，搭船走咗啦。Back to his castle. The Archduke put on his favorite song and sat in his best chair. Then he took out the box and he lifted its lid and he looked inside. 伯爵返去自己嘅城堡入邊，佢聽住自己最鍾意嘅歌，坐喺最好嘅凳上邊，打開個盒一望。His moustache quivered, it shivered, it trembled. The Archduke hurled the box out the window and shouted, "Little girl, I curse you with my family's curse. You will never be happy again." 伯爵見到個盒入邊係空嘅，佢嘅鬍鬚喺度震，喺度震，喺度震啊！然後佢好大力咁將個盒抌咗出去窗出邊，佢好大聲咁喺度叫：細路女，我要詛咒你，你永遠都唔會開心噶。But you see the box sail across the sea and back to the girl. 見唔見到個盒啊？橫過咗大海，然後返去 Annabelle 身邊啊。It turned out she was. Annabelle 有冇唔開心啊？冇啊，佢好開心。Hello 小朋友，我就係啱啱讀書俾你聽嘅 Riva 姨姨啦。Hello。我想問下咧，如果你同 Annabelle 一樣有一個寶盒，寶盒入邊有用唔完嘅嘢，咁你會點樣做咧？收埋自己用啊，定係會將入邊嘅嘢做好多份禮物送俾唔同嘅人、唔同嘅動物，甚至世界裏邊唔同嘅嘢？其實咧，我哋每個人都有呢個寶盒嘅。咁個寶盒喺邊咧？喺屋企？唔係。喺森林？唔係。喺張床度，床下底，枕頭下邊，都唔係。喺我哋個心入邊。而呢個寶盒入邊裝住嘅，你估係乜嘢？每個人都唔同嘅，係裝住你嘅天分。係啊，咩叫天分呢？天分呢，即係你做得好好，亦都好中意做嘅嘢。例如有啲小朋友好中意砌機械人，砌得好好嘅，畫畫好靚啦，跑步好快，煮嘢好好食，好多唔同嘅天分都有，而你都一定有嘅。Annabelle 嘅天分咧就係織冷衫，所以咧佢個寶盒入邊咧就有用唔完嘅毛冷。佢有冇淨係織俾自己啊？冇喎，佢仲織俾村入邊所有嘅人、所有嘅動物，就算唔着衫嘅屋啦、車啦、樹啦，佢都織咗件冷衫俾佢哋喎。所以臨尾發生咩事啊？呢個小鎮咧由原本嘅黑白色變到好靚嘅七彩顏色喎。而小朋友，當你哋用你嘅天分去幫人嘅時候咧，你嘅天分係唔會用得完㗎，只會越嚟越多。就好似 Annabelle 咁樣，就算織幾多咧，佢都仲有好多毛冷喺度喎。而當你用你嘅天分去幫人、幫動物、幫世界所有嘢嘅時候咧，呢個世界就會好似 Annabelle 嗰個城鎮一樣，越嚟越靚嘅。又或者第時你可能會遇到壞人，就好似嗰個長鬚伯爵一樣，佢偷走咗 Annabelle 嘅寶盒，但係佢用唔用到啊？用唔到啊！佢打開佢嘅時候，見到啲乜嘢啊？冇嘢咯。點解啊？因為嗰啲天分係屬於 Annabelle 嘅，就好似你一樣。第時咧，如果你遇到壞人想偷走你嘅天分，偷唔偷到啊？偷唔到。用唔用到啊？用唔到，因為天分只係屬於你嘅。你中意用幾多都得，你中意送俾幾多人都得。而當你做得越多，呢個世界就會越靚。OK？ 好啦，拜拜。